Hello. So I did get a request to do a tutorial on the marble effect that I do, and I just got an order for a couple of them in, so I thought I would record while I'm doing them. So this customer only wants white with various shades of black and gray, so I'm only going to be using 3 different colors. I got the box of micas from Amazon that comes like, I think it's like 50 colors for like 20 bucks or something. It was very cheap. But it's they work great, and so I'm going to use a couple of those. But then on my white that I use, I think I got this from Amazon as well, but I can't remember. You can do a Google search on that. This one is called Black Diamond. It's actually pure pearl white, and this is kind of what I think gives it that extra marble feel. I really like this. It has just a little bit of shimmer in it, and it just really looks good in these marbles. So I went ahead and mixed some epoxy. I've got little cups of for each color. I do use popsicle sticks with just a little bit. It doesn't take much. You just get a little bit on the end of the popsicle stick and add it to the epoxy. Just a little bit, and stir it. And it doesn't take much to do these, because you're just going to be making little strips with the color. So you just get that nice and stirred in there. Now I'm going to do the gray. I haven't used the gray yet, so we'll see how it looks. It looks really pretty. Oh, and that's okay, because it's just going to go on there anyway. And then the white. And this customer did not want any glitter or anything on them. We'll put some names on them in vinyl after. I just like this white. It looks really good for the marble. Yep, there we go. All right, so first thing you gotta do is put a thin layer of just regular epoxy, just like you would any other cup. This one probably doesn't have to be as thin as if you were doing it the glitter, but still don't need a whole lot. Really don't. These are two 24-ounce stainless tumblers from the tumbler supply store. 24-ounce straights. The mica that I use, the epoxy that I use is the DIY Counterculture. You just want to get a little thin layer of epoxy all over the whole thing. And don't forget the bottom. everybody been being really busy the holidays? It's crazy. If y'all have any questions along the way, please leave it in the comments. I'll come back and read your comments and try to answer your questions if you have any. Yep, there's always glitter. Always glitter gotta get in the way, doesn't it? There it is. Alright, I think I got it all on there. Nice and smoothed out. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I usually start with the dark color. I don't know why. I just go darkest to lightest. But again, you don't need a whole lot. Kind of get it on the popsicle stick and just kind of let it drizzle off. There's really no rhyme or reason to this. There's no right way, no wrong way. And the one thing I do find with the marble is less is more. So kind of try to keep yourself easy, maybe switching back from color to color, just because you don't really need a lot of each color to give it that effect. After I get a little bit of color on there, I don't want to cover up that little spot, I just kind of get all the color off of my stick and then just kind of flatten it out. Flatten that mica out. Kind of gives it that marble effect. Just kind of drag it along there real easy. This is the black I'm applying right now. And it's kind of nice to have it kind of go crazy, because in marble it is a natural product, so nothing is going to be symmetrical. You kind of put it on, then just kind of wipe it off. It's really what it kind of amounts to. And like I said, less is more on these marbles. If you feel like it's a little too much, just drag your popsicle stick over it, get it off. Alright, I'm going to put the gray on. Just going to come back to that. So pretty. Haven't used this yet. And I try to kind of go right along the same area. And with this one, because gray is so close to the black, I think I might give it its own little spots. I usually on marble, I'll do a really nice accent color like a copper or a red, like a wine color, but this customer did not want any accent colors, so we're not doing them. That gray's got a really pretty shimmer in it. Again, just with the flat side of the stick. Just kind of scraping it off. Making little ribbons, like a marble would be. So the part that I feel like really makes it look like marble, makes that pop, is covering it with this white. But you do it in the same fashion, just add it in stripes and then let the epoxy kind of do its thing as it spins for hours. It kind of just fills it all in for you. But this is what kind of, I think, gives it that marble look, is this white. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure not to get any, if you get any black on your stick, you don't drop it back in here, because it will not be white anymore. I have an extra one on hand to wipe it off. I have an extra little cup. These are going to be a couple of his and her cups. Christmas gifts. the bottom. I always try to make the darks line up with something coming over the top, so it doesn't look like it was a last minute thing. Just kind of blend it in with the side of the cup. Use my finger on the bottom. Kind of hard to get it to blend with a stick on the flat surface. There we go, which is good. There we go. All right. So there's how I do my marble. And if you have any questions, leave me a comment. I will try to answer them. Thank you.